my name is Megan and welcome back to my channel, Adventures with Megan. I'm in Arequipa. It is sunny. It's so much warmer than Cusco. So I've been in Cusco for 3 weeks. I landed in Arequipa last night. I can't quite check into my hostel yet, so I'm on the hunt for some coffee. Okay, so I've come to, I'm missing Greenpoint basically in Cusco. So I've come to a vegan place down the road from my hostel. Look at that cake. It's like forest fruits. I'm very excited. It's good. I have just checked in to the hostel, so I'm staying in Lonco Hostel, and I booked a twin room, but they're like, we don't have any. So I've just got like a 4-bed dorm to myself, which is really random, but it's good because it means I have a locker, because quite often private rooms don't have lockers. So I can just like leave all my valuables in there, which is excellent.
I then went on a free walking tour with Walking Tours Arequipa. I will link their profile down below. I booked it through Guru Walk, and I just find that free walking tours are always a really good way to see the city, to meet other travellers. I did this walking tour in Spanish so that I could hopefully improve my Spanish, and it was a really good walking tour. Lots of free things to try as we went along. It being Peru, the last supper meal was a guinea pig, and then we finished our tour looking down on the Plaza de Armas as the sun set, and we could see the volcanoes in the background as well.
It is the next day. I'm currently sat on the floor outside the hostel. I have a day bag packed and a bag of snacks because I'm off on a 2-day, 1-night tour of Colca Canyon to hopefully see some condors.
On our way, we saw these little guys. They're called vicuñas, and they are the smallest camelitos in South America, and they were cute.
We have ready to start. It's very windy, and also it's 4,000 metres, you can tell, because I cannot breathe. There's a room flying over there showing how breezy it is, and there's like random alpacas and llamas as well. It's beautiful here, but you can tell the altitude is high again. We have just had lunch, which was like a buffet situation, and then I've been checked into my accommodation, which is a private room. We love this. And then going to the thermal baths a bit later, which should be good. So I was just leaving the hostel to go to the thermal baths, and I was checking I was going the right way with the lady, and she was like, it's 3 kilometres away, you need to get a taxi. So I'm going to the Plaza de Armas to get a taxi. They all look like little tuk-tuks. Okay, I've arrived at the thermal baths. I'm here before everyone. Wow, this lighting is awful. I'm here before everyone else because I got a taxi. I presume I'm in the right place. I asked for the thermal baths, and it smells a bit like Rotorua, like a little bit sulphury. If I'm on, oh, there's a cute little bit, like a little bit sulphury. They're down there. I think I'm meant to wait here at reception for everyone else, but I'm the only one staying like in my accommodation, so. I mean, who knows? Who knows? I'm excited to go in because it's like a little bit chilly here, but I think it's gonna be nice, and it does smell though. Ooh, I've just seen there's lockers. Excellent. Okay, so I've waited for like 30 minutes for my group, and I can't find them. He said he'd meet me at the reception of the thermal baths at 3:20. I got here at 4:10, and it's now 4:45. So I don't know if he meant the reception of the hostel. I have no phone signal and no way to contact them anyway, so I just said to the lady on the front, I explained my situation, hopefully correctly, in Spanish, and yeah, I'm heading down to the bath now.
A few moments later.
Okay, so update. I never did find my group. I've literally no idea where they are. I presume these are the only hot baths in Chile, but I mean, who knows? I'm now in a random collectivo, going back. There was a really cute little dog outside. I was having my quinoa biscuits, but I don't know if they were doggy friendly or not, so I couldn't share. The baths were good, they reeked. They really smelled of sulphur, but they were good. There were 3 swimming pools that you could use in my ticket. Well, I only used one, the Piscina 1, Piscina Una, porque, because the second one was full of children, and the third one was being like maintained. So the fellas let me sit in his car because he was like, it's cold, isn't it? I was like, it is after the baños, yes. So I'm waiting to go back into Chile, or however we say it, but I don't actually know the name of the hostel I'm staying in, so that's something. Okay, I'm back in my hostel room. I got the Colectivo back. It was only 2 soles instead of the taxi that was 12 soles on the way. I then had no idea what the hostel was called because I'm on a tour and I was just randomly dropped off at it. So I had to follow my iPads in here. I followed the like find my iPad function. Otherwise, I would have no idea how to get back. What a joker. It is the next morning. We got up aggressively early this morning and there was instant coffee at breakfast, which I'm still not over. But as you can see by my attire, it's cold because we're up high, but we're coming to different viewpoints. So we've been to a town that had people dancing, a lot of cute dogs. Is that a condor? Defo's a bird. And we're at different viewpoints now in the Colca Valley, and then we're going to try and find the condors.
So this is taken from the main condor mirador, like lookout, and these birds were incredible. Like, they were so big and there were so many of them, and it was just incredible to be able to sit on a little rock and watch them glide about.
We're now up at the main condor viewpoint. There have been so many condors, like up really, really close as well. And also there's people dressed as condors. You can see in the background there, people dressed as condors, and you can have your photo with them, so that was excellent. Obviously I did that. And they're just massive, like they've got a 3-metre wingspan. And they're huge, and they're so majestic. They like glide, they don't fly, like they don't flap, they just glide on the wind. Beautiful. Tower. I have made it back to Arequipa. I'm in a twin room. It's much better than the other room I was in. There is a heater. There's an actual heater in the room, which is excellent. So, the tour I was on was with Colonial Tours, and it was the 2-day 1-night tour to Colca Canyon, not the trekking tour. I would definitely recommend. I just knew that I couldn't do the trekking because of the altitude. The miscommunication yesterday about the thermal baths was, I thought the fella said, well, he said, I'll meet you at reception at 3:20, and I thought he meant the reception at the thermal baths. He actually meant the reception at the hostel. So I was waiting for him at the thermal baths and he was waiting for me at reception at the hostel. Anyway, I had a good 2 days. I was the only solo traveller in the group. It would have been, and I'm going to feed it back to them, it would have been better to have the contact details of the guide when we were on the tour, because I was the only one staying in my accommodation as well. But apart from that, it was good. Like, you have to read what extras you need to pay for on the tour as well, because most of it is just cash. But I definitely had a good time. And the condors this morning, like, I'm not a bird guy, but the condors this morning were absolutely incredible. So I'm now going to take some stuff to the laundry, because I think there's a laundry near here that does it quite quickly. Because ideally I want it done before midday tomorrow, or before 2, so I can send some stuff home, because it's warmer here and the other places I'll be going to are warmer as well. So I'm planning to like send stuff home from here, because I won't need like 3 jumpers and things like that. So that's my plan for now, and then I'm gonna head out for some tea, and I need some sort of like vegetables because I've not really had any today because I didn't like any of the ones at lunch. So I'm a tired bear, but I'm hoping this room's gonna be quieter because there's not an outside window, so I won't be hearing motorbikes all night.
A few moments later.
I have just been to drop my laundry off at Lavanderia Matties, which is like round the corner from Lonco Hostel where I'm staying. I looked on Google Maps and they had really good reviews, and it was like the sweetest old lady in there. And I was like, what time can you do my washing for? And she was like, tomorrow at 5 PM, because it's like the evening time now. And I was like, if I pay you more, could you please do it quicker? Because I like want to send some stuff home that's in the laundry. And she was like, oh yeah, that's fine, I'll do it for 2. And she was just such a cute babe. And then she was like, that was 24 soles. And I was like, yeah, I have not got any money, so I'm just going to pay when I pick it up. And then there was a cute little dog in the hostel who had his pajamas on. Very sweet. So I was going to go out and see the sunset, but I think the sun has set. So I'm just going to go out for some food instead. I am back in the hostel now. I'm just like preparing myself for an early night. I went to a lovely place for tea that's like a completely plant-based place and had some very yummy tacos. However, the place was like in the middle of nowhere and felt a little bit dodgy getting there, so I got a taxi back. And then the taxi man didn't know where the hostel was because he'd not heard of it. But I'm back. We're back in one piece and we're having a chilled night. It is the next day. If you can hear humming in the background, it's because I've got the heater on. I am showered and ready to go. I'm actually going to go out for brunch this morning. The hostel have brekkie, but like, oh, it's my bikini drying. But there's just so much Peruvian bread I can take. My lips are so dry. They look damp now because they've got literally coconut oil on them, but look, it's painful. As you can see, I'm missing a nail as well, so I'm going to get those done today. So I'm going to head out to brunch. Then I need to get some cash out to pay for my nails and my washing later. And then I've got like a pile of stuff on that bed there to hopefully send back to England. Okay, I successfully have everything back from the laundry, which is exciting. I've had my nails done. They're French. The lady was so lovely, and I got to practice my Spanish for like a solid hour and a half because I had my toast done as well. So now I'm gonna just pack everything up to take to the post office and then go out for some lunch. Okay, so I'm currently on the mission of trying to send a parcel home. So I've been to the post office and then I had to go outside to a lady to buy a box to put it all in. Then went back inside the post office. They properly checked through everything in the bag, like I had to get everything out. I wanted to send home some salt, randomly like from the salt mines, but because it didn't have like a random code on it, I couldn't send it. But then she was like, oh, I need your passport. And I was like, I only have a photo of my passport on my phone because I don't carry my passport around with me. And she was like, no, I need your actual passport to take a photo of it. I was like, where? So now the lady outside the post office who sold me the box was such a babe. She was like properly helping me with everything and telling me like which bits of the form to fill in. She has wrapped the box up so well. So now I'm going back to the hostel. I left my box with her as well, but she was just a babe. So I'm going back to the hostel now to get my passport, to then go back to the post office to hopefully like get it posted off. Hopefully it's going to make it back to England at some point.
Some time later.
Okay, I think I've managed to send the package home. I mean, who knows? I hope it gets back to England, but the whole process, obviously it would have been quicker had I taken my passport the first time, but the whole process did take over an hour. So if you're sending stuff home from Peru, just allow for extra time, because like when I sent stuff home from Thailand and Australia last year, we were in and out in like 10 minutes, but obviously I think they were concerned that I was trying to smuggle something out, which I wasn't. They wouldn't let me take salt out because I didn't have the right thing on, but I think we're done. Whew. Time for some food. I have just been out for food. I've been to El Veggie, that's like a vegan place. Oh, hello. Down the road. I had a very nice like salad bowl thing and then some chocolate cake for pudding. I have a tea of like aniseed. And I'm gonna just finish off editing the Amsterdam vlog. I'm gonna have a very early morning tomorrow because I'm being picked up at 5:15. People going past the room being loud. 5:15 in the morning to go to Wakachina. So this is the end of my Arequipa vlog. Thank you very much for watching and I will see you in the next one.